Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another Lego set review. Today we'll be taking a look at all of the Bionicle 2015 summer sets, or Wave 2 sets. So here we have all the sets. We got Skull Slicer, Skull Warrior, Skull Scorpio, Skull Basher, and Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder. So this is a continuation of Wave 2 and of Wave 1, I mean. So in this wave, we have got lots of villains, which kind of makes sense because in the last wave, we got a bunch of Toa heroes and protectors and all that. So it only makes sense that we get a little bit more villains, just because they need a better villain to fight other than the Lord of Skull Spiders. So, yeah, we got lots of villains here. We've got 5 villains, but then we also do get one hero. We've got Akimu right there, and he comes in the Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder set. So, these are almost pretty much the same, have the same functions and all as the Toa, except some of them are pretty unique. This would include Skull Basher and Skull Scorpio, mainly. And, of course, they all have new pieces, which at least have some new pieces, so that's very nice. One thing I do really like about these sets is that they come with nice new masks. These are almost all completely new masks. Well, you can say they're new. They're not new molds, but not all of them are new molds, but they're all new recolors at least. Except for Skull Slicers, unfortunately. He just has the standard Skull Spider mask. So we get a lot of half translucent, half golden mask, which is very, very nice. And we also get lots of skull masks, which is very nice as well. So that should be good for mock makers out there. A lot of these have some pretty great functions, and some of them differ from the standard gear function that we got in Wave 1. And this would include Skull Basher and Skull Scorpio, because they don't have the gear function. They have more of the tail, stinger tail function, and the bashing function. So yeah. So let's move on. So let's go ahead and see what else there is. Another neat thing that Lego decided to do was that for Akimu, they decided to put a gearbox on him. And even though he is the standard protector size, he has a gearbox, which is very different, but also very nice. So that makes something a little bit better than just a standard protector. So he might be probably one of the best protectors. I don't know. He technically isn't a protector. He is protector size, but he's not a protector. He is the legendary Akimu. So yeah. Another neat thing is that we get lots of new pieces as well as new recolors. Some of the worthy mentions for new recolors would be the new recolored eye stock piece in red, as well as the golden masks that have been recolored for being drained. So those are also very nice, as well as Akimu's protector mask. That's an old mold, but a new recolor, which is very nice. As well as the 6-stud shooter that we get. We got it in a gray last wave. Now we got it in trans blue, which is very, very nice. So, yeah, those are some worthy mentions for the new recolors, but then we also got the new pieces. So the new pieces could be considered, of course, the skeletal, the little rib cages on the skeletal warriors, all of them. They've all got a unique transparent armor chest piece or whatever. And they're in a specific color corresponding to their element or whatever, their set, I'm not sure. But yeah. Another new piece that's worthy of mentioning are the new masks. Mainly the skull masks, which are very, very nice looking. A few of them look like Terminator, mainly Skull Grinder and Skull Warrior. They actually really do look like Terminator. I think I mentioned that in the the mask overview. I'm not sure if I did. I might have, but I might have not. So I'm just gonna point it out again. They really do look like Terminator. Another new mask that is very, very worthy of a mention is the Mask of Creation. It is a completely new piece, and I think it will be exclusive to the Mask Maker vs. Skull Grinder set. And for a lot of these a lot of these pieces or masks are going to be exclusive to each of their sets. Oh, so yeah, the rib cage pieces are probably going to be exclusive to the sets for most of them, I think. Some of them might be used in other little construction sets, maybe. Who knows? Another mention for new pieces again would be the new weapon pieces, and this would mainly include the axe pieces and the hook blades. So for Skull Slicer, we got like 3 of those, so that's very nice that we got those. And we do get one on Skull Warrior as well as Skull Grinder. So that's very nice that we get those. But then there's the axe pieces as well, which are very nice looking, which we get on Skull Basher, Skull Scorpio, and Skull Grinder, which is also very nice. So Skull Grinder's got both the hook blade and the little axe piece. So that's very nice. And one thing that is very neat about those pieces is that they I feel like they're kind of a tribute to old Bionicle because they are very Bionicle looking type weapons. So that is very, very nice that they designed it. So whoever designed those weapons, great job. I love them. And I'm sure a lot of other people do too. So let's see what else there is. Alrighty guys, so I do not really think there is much else about these sets. They are a great wave to add to my Bionicle collection and to any Bionicle collector who likes Bionicle. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next Bionicle video or whatever. I will be reviewing all of the 2015 sets. And if you don't know, I'm currently recording this and it's actually almost New Year's Eve. It's not New Year's Eve right now. It's about like 3 or 4 days away. I'm not really too sure right now. So that means the new Bionicle sets are going to be coming. But I'll get to that maybe in the next video. I'll talk a little bit more about that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and keep building.